What is up? What is up? What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. I don't have to do too much talking. You can see what it is by the title. I just want to let you know that in 2024, we are trying to build a community. So if you know of anybody who might be interested in such content, who might want to share their opinion, let them know about this video. And you too, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you did enjoy the video, and let me know your comments down below. But other than that, let's go ahead and jump straight into the video.
Everyone knows that public nuisance streamers that go around harassing strangers, causing a commotion, and just making everyone's lives around them more miserable suck. Like, that's not a hot take. Everyone knows that. They're just this miasma of cringe that cause everyone a massive headache.
Yeah, but it bring in views, though. They bring in views.
To inspire an entire generation of young viewers to be losers like them, because they do find an audience, they do find success, they make money from it, so it becomes a career path and something that young kids want to do to try and emulate that behavior and be like them. It's fucking tragic, and now we're starting to see the results of all of this.
People have role models, Charlie. People have role models. Especially kids, especially impressionable kids. Oh, he took a fry? That's not that bad.
Put your hand in my food again, and I'm throwing all of your phones.
Hey, you're not touching our phone.
Don't put your
Yo, she was serious.
Do not do that. You don't do that.
This young whippersnapper can't be older than 11 years old, and he's already becoming a scourge. He's trying to do what all of the other public nuisance streamers do.
Okay. I just want to say that even though, yes, it is like bad what he did, obviously don't put your hand in people's food, don't like harass people, leave people alone. But like compared to what other streamers do, this isn't that bad. Okay, all he did was take a little chip. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still wrong, but I mean, he's a kid and he's just taking a chip or a fry or whatever the heck he took from that plate. Like, it's not that deep. I've seen streamers do a whole lot worse. So let's not call him like scourge or anything like that. That's a bit harsh. That's a bit harsh.
Hemorrhoid. He still has his baby teeth. He hasn't even gotten his adult teeth yet, and he's already doing this shit. He just graduated from suckling milk out of his mother's bosom, and now he's trying to suckle milk out of Jack Doherty's titties here. He's just trying to get
let him get some Jack Doherty's. Come on.
Piece of shit. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, Charles, are you really going to be insulting an 11-year-old here? And the answer is a resounding absolutely. This needs to be squashed. You gotta put the kibosh on
Heck
it
yeah, come on, Charles.
to learn that this is not acceptable at all. So
No fear.
absolutely, I will be insulting this kid and the entire goof troop that travels with him for these streams. Now, he has thankfully been banned for this, which is one of the very few times I've ever seen Kick ban someone. I imagine it's not a permaban, but it 100% should be. I guess we'll have to wait and see if it is. Yeah, though, this shit...
Come on, perma ban for taking a chip, Charlie.
Service here by insulting them. Hopefully it discourages more people like this, and hopefully this kid grows and learns that it's awful.
I mean, harassing people is a problem, guys.
It's not even good content.
Okay, pause
People
real
are
quick,
watching
pause.
you because
Okay, I will admit harassing people is a problem, guys. If you're going to stream and, you know, be out and about IRL content, by all means, more power to you, because it is a hard genre to get into. But like, keep the harassment to a very low minimum. I understand, like, it's entertainment and content, but like, other people are just trying to live their lives too. Don't forget that. They're also just trying to live their lives too. And they don't need constant harassment or being berated by some streamer trying to make content, you know? Be respectful. Be respectful.
you are a clown, and they're sitting on the edge of their seat waiting for you to get your ass beat. That is your entire audience. You are a fucking spittoon that they are spitting in. Why would you want that to be your whole brand? His whole stream is basically either arguing or fighting people, and this is him just taking food from a stranger's table. That lady then goes up to confront him, and I'll show you that clip in a moment. But in the same stream, he also gets in an actual fistfight with some other kids. His whole stream is just creating problems and instigating, hoping that
That could be a setup. That could be a setup.
case throws some wet noodle punches at them. So him and his goof troop fight this other group, and they know that they're not going to get their ass beat because they're too young. So the group that's taking these punches doesn't actually fire back. They push him away at one point, but they don't actually swing on him because they know they would be the ones to get in trouble because this is a toddler. So they're using their age as a shield because they know there's going to be no real repercussions.
Okay, it may be that, Charlie, or he could have just set it up. It could have just been a setup where he gets a bunch of his friends to pretend to fight him. Because we've never heard of any content creator faking stuff before. Ever.
My food again. Do not do that. You don't do that to people.
Who do you think you are? Who do you think you
Stop
are?
filming me.
You're a nobody. You're
Okay.
You can't stop me.
Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you?
Give me the phone.
Now you're not touching my fucking phone. Touch my phone, I'm gonna actually do something
What are you
about it.
Yo, okay, wait, pause real quick. I understand, like, the kids obviously, like, harassed her, and that's why she's in this bit of predicament here. But I mean, like, she's got to chill, too. Like, you're an adult. These are kids. You know, now, I'm not saying that absolve them of, you know, harassing you and all that. Obviously not. But, like, you can't be swearing at the kids out public just because a kid stole your fry. Like, you got to handle that a little better, lady. A little better. I'm not absolving them. However, you're the adult in the situation. You can't be popping off like this. This is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Just saying.
How old are you? 5?
Kid's making threats to this woman, then he also has his friend, like, behind her just in case. It seems like he was contemplating sucker punching her. Like, that's what it seemed like the synapses in his brain were about to fire and tell him to do there. This is his whole stream with him and his friends just wandering around, making problems with complete strangers.
Yeah,
for
but
no
he
reason.
knows even if
And I'm
he
also
did
using the
that,
term friends
it would be
very
a
loosey-goosey
terrible
here because
decision.
I have a
At least I
hunch
think
they're
that
not
he's a
actually
child.
his friends.
Right?
They probably can't stand to be around this annoying shit stain. They're just here because he has some viewers and they're trying to elevate themselves. That's typically how these stories go. I think it's also worth mentioning that he has clearly been heavily inspired by Jack Doherty.
That's a bit harsh, Charlie. Come on, that's a bit harsh.
Who does this exact same style of content where he just travels around, makes problems, causes a ruckus, and he has a bodyguard with him so that when anyone tries to confront Jack, the bodyguard steps in and either attacks that person or scares them away and
he can hide behind him.
Gets them out of there to protect Jack Doherty from the consequences of his actions while Jack peeks around, the bodyguard still lobbing insults at him like a real tough guy. Also, Jack Doherty is probably about the same size as this 11-year-old.
I just want to give like some credence to that. There's this clip, and it happened on a stream. I think he was at some Karina Kampf party, this Jack Doherty, and I'm not sure, it was some guy dressed up in like I think it was like a onesie or something, starts fighting, and because Jack is is being a menace, right, at the party, so he starts getting into a verbal altercation with Jack's security, and then Jack's security decks him, like absolutely decks the guy, and when I saw that clip, I was like, yo, like, this is all stemming from Jack being a menace, and Jack doesn't apologize, bro. Like, that's a problem, bro. Like, this is why I mean, like, these people will hide behind their bodyguards when they're the ones doing the dumb stuff. But my thing is, why would the bodyguards even, like, want to be a part of that? They're supposed to be professionals. What that guy did to that guy in the onesie was not professional at all. And I understand they're being hired by Jack to protect Jack. But even then, when Jack's in the wrong, you should be able to tell him, hey, you're in the wrong. Or does money screw with your morals? Does the money screw with your morals? I'd like to know. But my bad. Let's go ahead and jump straight back into the video.
By him is because this kid also travels around with a bodyguard. That's who that dweeb with the Tik Tok broccoli hair was that's positioned behind the woman here. That's supposed to be this kid's muscle. Or backup, perhaps. Maybe sidekick. I believe it's supposed to be his bodyguard, though, like Jack Doherty has. But the clear difference between Jack Doherty's bodyguard and this kid's is Jack's is a full-grown adult man who is like a professional bodyguard. This kid's is another child who's still afraid of the dentist and probably still wearing Pampers and the head of the anime club. But he is still trying very hard to be like Jack Doherty. And the question needs to be asked, where are their parents? Where in the fucking
Yeah, but that's
world
such a cop
are
out
these
question,
kids'
Charlie. That's a cop out
parental
question.
figures?
That's usually the case. Where are their parents? That's such a cop out question. It's so overused. Wait, pause real quick. Listen, I understand. Like, it's a valid question. It is a valid question. Where are the parents? But like in today's generation, in today's society, look at like all the people that are blowing up. It's the internet people, right? Like, don't get me wrong. Obviously, you have your household name celebrities. I'm not arguing that, but a lot of the time, like these internet people are the ones blowing up, and the ones who are blowing up as internet people are usually the ones who do the menacing stuff like this. You know, especially in streaming land, especially in content creation land. Like another example would be Johnny Somali, right? These people blow up because of the menace to society that they pose to be, and ruin things for all other people, right? Especially streamers and content creators. But like, he's a kid. In this situation, it's a kid, right? And obviously, this kid is trying to be the big tough guy. Obviously, swearing back at the lady, telling the lady, "I will beat you up," that sort of thing. Maybe not in those words, but saying that back. Obviously, it's a problem, but he's still a kid, right? Very impressionable kid.
Shut the fuck up. Let's go.
It doesn't absolve him of sin, though.
I couldn't
It doesn't
imagine
absolve him of
anything more
sin.
painful as a parent than seeing your son like this, or any of the kids in this group here. It'd be less shameful if they were just addicted to heroin. Now, I know a lot of people default to blaming the parents here because that's a really easy thing to point the finger
Okay,
at.
there
Especially
you go,
with
Charlie.
so many parents just sitting their kids in front of an iPad and letting them doom scroll the internet and letting the internet raise their kids. But in a case like this, I don't necessarily know if that's 100% how this happened. I think even if you're someone who's very active in their kids' lives, they can just stumble across something like a kick streamer like Jack Doherty and see him flexing his wealth and be, blown away by that, getting stars in their eyes and be like, I want to be like that. And no matter what the parent does, they can't really snap them out of it. That's just something the kid's going to have to learn through failure.
Very
and
true.
learning that they're going to
Very
end up
true,
alone
Charlie.
and a loser by trying to be like Jack Doherty. But I think there is a clear problem here that the parents aren't here. Like, they're just letting their 11-year-olds wander around.
Some of the time,
IRL
I will
streaming
admit,
under
hold on,
no
pause real quick.
circumstance.
Some of the time, I will admit, I think that the parents don't even know their kids do this, that their kids are doing this, right? Like, they're thinking probably the kids are at school and the kids just forgot about school, just went to like some beach place. I don't even know where this is, but they went some beach place and started harassing people. I don't think like they walk out of the house, hey mom, I'm going to go stream and harass people, and the mom is like, hey, okay, have a good one, or the dad's like, yeah, okay, be safe. And that's maybe in some cases, maybe, but I don't think that's the overarching tick, I don't think so. But you guys let me know down in the comment section below. What do you guys think? Do you think it's the parents? Do you think that they tell the parents the truth, but the parents let them do it anyway? Let me know down below.
Should a child of this age be fucking IRL streaming on Kick? Kick is a platform that actually has child predators on it. There was a whole expose video about a big streamer who was legitimately a fucking predator, and their kids are now streaming IRL on that platform right now. And even on any platform, I don't think any kids should be doing any kind of streams like this. So I really am curious why the parents aren't more present in their life to allow them to stream for hours like this. That's just downright irresponsible, 100%. But I don't necessarily blame them for the kid trying to be a Jack Doherty clone, a bootleg Jack Doherty. That's something that even if the parents were monitoring their internet usage, he may have just stumbled across through TikTok or Twitter or something, and then just got hooked on it. And that's a hard thing to stop as a parent. I do understand that part, but they definitely need to know that this is not acceptable behavior or normal behavior for kids to be doing. Fucking streaming, being an asshole. Come on. The parents definitely got to step up here and do something, I would say. Unfortunately, I don't think this is going to be the last time we see a kid start to do streams like this. I really do think that streamers like Jack Doherty, who I keep name dropping, but it's just so...
Yeah, that's an influence, yeah, for sure. But looks like a mini-me, low-key.
...degeneracy by making more people like this. And it sucks. That shit is terrible. So hopefully I'm wrong and we won't see more cases like this. But man, it's still awful. Even with just one case, that one kid was inspired enough to start trying to do the
Come
same
on, man.
thing.
He just took a
It's
fry.
sad to see.
He took a
And yeah,
fry,
we've talked
Charlie.
about that a little bit.
He took a
Yeah, that's about
fry.
it. So, yeah.
Okay, look, I get the overarching idea, Charles. I get the overarching idea, but like he took a fry. It's not that serious, you know. He took a fry. It's not that serious. But that is the end of our video. I want to thank everybody for watching and listening. Again, the goal in 2024 is to build a community around these channels. So please like, comment, subscribe if you did enjoy the video. And if you're an old head who just keeps watching and doesn't like the video or subscribe, please consider liking the video and subscribing. Also, check me out on Twitch. My name is JokerTheFNL. JokerTheFNL. That is my Twitch handle. I will be on all the other streaming platforms soon, but right now we are just on Twitch. Check me out on Twitch. And yeah, that is it. Share with anybody you think would be interested in such content and giving their opinion. And thank you so much again for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Much love. Peace.